and welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Junior Garcia, and here are some of the stories we have for you tonight. Housing Finance holds ceremony, free rides to the polls, and Stroker ban reunites. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8.
Channel 8 News is brought to you by R3D to help balance your quality of life, a blend of herbs and phytonutrients to help support joint health. Learn more at 1-800-655-6932. R3D.
In tonight's top story, the Virgin Islands Housing Finance Authority hosted a ceremony today to celebrate the opening of the Meadows, its newest housing development on St. Croix. The high-profile event was attended by local politicians and dignitaries, including Governor John P.D. Young Jr.
Homeownership provides us with things that give us a comfort as time goes on. It gives us the ability to pay for our children to go to college. It gives us a chance to pay expenses, and it gives us a chance to know that for ourselves, that we can take care of ourselves at that point in time that we need to be able to do that. So this program today of buy a lot, build a home, whether it's here or a state adventure next, or the last home that was sold in the Calabash Boom in St. John, or Whispering Hills in St. Thomas at some point, Housing Finance Authority has provided a vehicle that allows for those who rent to now own. And it's allowed for a community to go even more as we go through times of opportunity for all of us. The last 3 years has been extremely difficult for all of us that live in the Virgin Islands. But each and every day we see opportunities that will open up for us. Whether it's the Paulie Joseph Stadium that hopefully at some point the legislature will approve. Whether it's the Mars Hills project that the Housing Finance Authority has just put out for bid. Whether it's the St. Mary's Highway where we have over $40 million that is ready to be put in for construction projects on St. Croix. Over $100 million that will provide jobs to individuals, and of that $100 million, over 50% of it will stay on the island of St. Croix to be spent by individuals for employment and for jobs and for home ownership and for purchases in community stores. So today is more than just a building of a facility, but it's about a family that is created that will sustain St. Croix and help the Virgin Islands grow. So to the staff of the Housing Finance Authority, to the delegate, to Senator Capehart, to Senator Hanson, and especially to our Executive Director, Ms. Williams, thank you very much for setting the stage for St. Croix that will grow and the Virgin Islands that will do better.
New tonight, in a surprising move, the Senate has delayed funding for a 2012 bill that would move forward the rebuilding of the Paul E. Joseph Stadium in Frederiksted, citing concern over a provision that would allow work to proceed without an additional legislative approval. Senators also cited a dislike of being rushed, a desire for more information about the details of the construction plan, and in at least one case, personal distrust of the D. Young administration as their reasons. The 5 senators present at the hearing of the Culture, Historic Preservation, Youth, and Recreational Committee all said they wanted to see work on Paul E. Joseph Stadium begin. We will bring you the updates on that story as they become available. With less than 48 hours to the much anticipated primary elections on August 2nd, the St. Croix District Democratic Party wishes to inform the public that it is offering free rides to the polls. Here's Democratic Party President Brad Nugent with those details.
This Saturday is such a big day throughout the territory. It's our primary election day. And one of the main concerns that we have is because the Board of Election has made the decision to just have 5 polls open instead of 10, the party had a concern about how we're going to make sure everyone has an opportunity to vote. Now, since you only have 5 polls, some of our friends, some seniors and persons with disabilities, may have a challenge trying to go outside of their precinct. With that in mind, the Democratic Party has decided to put together a service for anyone on the island of St. Croix that needs to go out and vote. We call it the free ride to the poll. And what we've established is a relationship with a few of our taxi drivers' friends that will go out, if you call this number, and pick you up at your home, take you to the poll, and bring you right back. This election is too important for us to have any excuse not to participate. So if anyone needs a ride to the polls, we would like you to call this number so we can come and pick you up. The telephone number is 340-228-8444. That's 340-228-8444. And all you need to do is to just give us your name, your address, and a telephone number so we can call you to confirm when is the best time to pick up. Now, this free ride service that we have will be going on Saturday between 9 and 5 p.m. And I know the polls are open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., but the service is from 9 a.m. in the morning until 5 p.m. So just give us a call, and if someone doesn't pick up, leave your name, number, and information, and we'll make sure we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Again, this election is too important for us to not be involved, and I want to make sure that your voice is heard. And again, this is a free service to anyone in St. Croix. You don't have to be a Democrat. It doesn't matter. As long as you're a Virgin Islander and want an opportunity to have your voice expressed and you need to go to the poll, just call that number and we'll be able to pick you up. Lastly, I would like to also invite folks here in St. Croix to join us, the Democratic Party, on Saturday after you've made your vote at 6 p.m. We're going to be at the 2+2 restaurant and nightclub. It's an opportunity for us to come together and watch the ballots being counted in. It's going to be a great atmosphere. We're going to have complimentary hors d'oeuvres and just to have you come out and fellowship. That starts at 6 p.m. at 2+2 to watch the votes come in on our big screens. We're going to be having live coverage of all the other stations, radio and television, that's going to be watching the votes come in. On the big jumbo screen as well, we're going to have vivote.gov, the official Board of Elections website, to watch the votes as they come in from the headquarters in Sunny Isles. So please, you have an opportunity. We're going to take you to the poll free of charge, and then afterwards, please come out and join us 6 p.m. that evening at 2+2 to watch and see if your candidate was the winning choice. So thank you for this opportunity. Again, just go out and vote. It's your right. Exercise it. And thank you for the time.
Stay tuned. We have more news right after this.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
Welcome back to News Channel 8. One Caribbean territory is providing its residents and others in surrounding islands with low-cost, high-quality health care. Find out which one is in tonight's Caribbean Report with Cynthia Graham.
Thank you, Junior. What was supposed to be a day of celebration at the beach soon turned tragic for a Puerto Rican family last Sunday afternoon when a light aircraft slammed into Omi Irizarry, 36, and his 9-year-old daughter, Oceana, while they walked along a Florida beach. It was a story that made national headlines. Irizarry died at the scene while his daughter passed away on Monday. The family was vacationing on the Florida Gulf Coast to celebrate Omri and his wife Rebecca's 9th wedding anniversary on the very day of the tragedy. Irizarry was an Army sergeant stationed at Fort Stewart Base in Georgia and had been deployed twice to Iraq, according to a report in a Puerto Rican newspaper. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family. Dominica is helping its small businesses to go green. The island's Agricultural, Industrial, and Development Bank will soon be introducing a pilot program to fund energy efficiency investments in small and medium-sized businesses on the island. The project is being supported by the Caribbean Development Bank in the amount of $500,000 and is part of a wider energy efficiency and green energy program being rolled out in some of the bank's member countries. The aim is to encourage greater use of green energy and energy efficiency technologies. And finally tonight, with the soaring costs of medical care in the region, A new medical facility in the Cayman Islands is offering affordable, world-class services to its Caribbean neighbors as an alternative to traditionally pricey services. Founded by Dr. D.V. Shetty, a philanthropist and personal physician of the late Mother Teresa, Health City Cayman Islands opened its doors earlier this year. A person's socioeconomic status should not determine his or her ability to receive quality, patient-centered medical care, and our doors are always open to Caribbean citizens, said Marketing Director Shamari Scott, who noted that costs are up to 40% lower than similar medical facilities in the Western Hemisphere. It's a beautiful thing to hear of Caribbean islands supporting one another. And this has been tonight's Caribbean Report. I'm Cynthia Graham. We'll be back here tomorrow to bring you more news and views from in and around the Caribbean. Junior, back to you.
Thank you, Cynthia. Moving along. After being out of the spotlight for the last 6 years, St. Croix Stroker Band is coming together for a special summer reunion concert on August 9th. Channel 8's entertainment reporter, Mr. Bogle, caught up with some of the band members earlier today. Let's take a look.
Over the years, we have had many calypso bands come and moved on, but still, when they move on, the music still lives on. And definitely August 9th, inside of the pool, it's all about the Stroker Band reunion. And you got to definitely check this one out, because also on the card, you're going to have Styly Band, but it's all about Stroker Band here today. They're on island, and they're getting themselves engaged. So guys, welcome back to the Virgin Islands, welcome back to St. Croix, welcome back to the beaches and the good food. How you guys feeling to be back?
I'm home. Stroke at the back again. Feel nice, man. No lie. Feel nice. Must say, slander by many, complimented by few. If it wasn't for the die-hearted, I would have said, forget everybody. But true say, there's some love in my heart with this music. Every setback, there's a comeback. And right there on the pool, better believe it, it's going to be mass. Ain't that right, Jay? Take the bass, man.
Yeah,
original.
Man. Yeah, man, for sure. Me ain't got as much things to say as my boy Sebo. I'm going to let my fingers do the talking.
Well, definitely, man, with all the music you guys have done, you know, you guys try to set a trend when you mix the soca with the Quelbe, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't remember that, you know, but tell me, how is it now to come back to St. Croix at a young age? Because most of the time when you have a reunion, those guys like 40 and 50, not really bashing nobody. But to be at this age, you know what I'm saying, not saying you're 21,
no,
and having a reunion, how does it feel?
Feels awesome. Not gonna lie. People been waiting for this. Even in the Babylon, people were saying, where is Stroker? Here we are. Starting it right here, opening the door, and then there's a wedge in the door from then. We're just going and keep going with it. Mass, man.
Okay. When it comes to reunion, whose ideas were this to come up with a reunion?
I must say I gotta give it to Twin Star Promotion. They thought of it. Many people thought of it, but Twin Star said
Pen to paper.
They have an image and they want to just bring it. And since they had the image and we've been out the business, been missing in action, but now back in motion, through Twin Star, I must say, we're going to turn this place upside down, past, present, future tense. It's a reunion to never forget. We're going back in our prime time.
Okay.
Our prime time was members like Jamal,
the farmer
now today, Jarrell O'Connor. She's going to be there in a segment. And that's basically the core where we're going with.
Okay.
I got to give enough respect out to the rest members, them like Ladesma. One of our members, them couldn't make it apart, but, you know, ain't no problem. We got someone that's going to fill in that spot. 3P is going to turn the session in a different dimension, respect to that. But I got to big up to Kit Lee, because all of we here on the same movements. We want to just prove a point, show the people Stroker Band, not dinosaurs. We come out, like I said, make August 9th your date. Come out and you must see it for yourself in a Blu-ray version, up close and personal. Stroker Band going to turn you inside out. Simple.
Definitely, man. You can't afford to miss it. It's going to be epic. It's something that's going to in the history book. It's all about the Stroker Band reunion. So all of you who remember going to Y2K on the west side, I know the history, you know. Harbor Lights, and I'm saying you come to Sinclair's Sequence. And, you know what I mean? There's so much places that this band used to play. And some of you at age right now that you're at, you remember going to Stroker Teen Jam. Don't try to fight it. So definitely you got to come out August night inside of the pool down in Frederickstead. Come out early and support the thing. It's your own thing. It's our VI music. So come out and support Stroker Band reunion brought to you by Twin Stars Promotion. Don't you miss it.
Trabaja. Well, you heard it here first. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be great. I know I won't. Stay with us. We have more news straight ahead.
This newscast has been sponsored by Mario's Virgin Crystal. Let us save you the hassle of lugging those jugs around. Purified bottled water conveniently delivered to your home or office. Also available in your favorite grocery store. Call 773-2810.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
And finally tonight is Mr. Bogle once more with a full lineup of the weekend's hottest events in tonight's entertainment report.
Thank you very much, Junior. Good evening to everyone. Welcome to this weekend edition of your Entertainment Report. And it's packed for the weekend. And definitely we're going to start off and tell you what's happening here on the big island of St. Croix. You definitely want to go and check it out. You have Coach's Bar and Restaurant, of course, down on the west side from Thursday to Sunday. They are open. They have some of the top-notch DJs would be in the house, so you definitely want to go and check it out. DJ Chris, our Big Cat Sound, is going to be there playing your music through the whole entire weekend, so you want to go and check it out. And definitely we want to tell you about this Saturday, that's the 2nd. It's all about, of course, the Wet Fest down at the Frederickstead Pool. On the card, you're going to have Styly Band, DJ Chubby, DJ Carl with Selector Kof. You're going to have Kylo, you're going to have Pumpa, you're going to have Jamal the Farmer, you're going to have KM1, you're going to have Bugsy, you're going to have Sasso, you name it, they're all going to be there for the Wet Fest. You can't afford to miss this one. Also, we want to definitely tell you about the big pool tournament coming up. It's the first annual 2-day double elimination 8-ball tournament. Of course, you're going to have the Warriors Challenge, 2 days, 32 players, the best 2 out of 3 on day 1, Friday, August 1st. From 8 p.m., doors open at 3. Then day 2, which is Saturday, the 2nd, from 1 p.m., doors open at 12. That's A&L Professional Billiards down in Villalaway Shopping Center. You can't afford to miss this one. It's directly across from Pizza Hut. If you're looking for more information, you can call Anthony at 340-277-8921 or call Lee at 340-220-5133. So remember, it's A&L Billiards, and they bring to you the first annual 2-day double elimination 8-ball tournament battle royal series. They call it the Warriors Challenge. Please go on out and support this. There's something you're looking to do, definitely that's the place to go to. Don't forget, each and every Sunday down at Spotnet Beach Bar and Grill, go and check it out. It's always something to get some nice food to eat, and also some good music will be provided by Top Shatter Sounds. So you want to go out there from about, let's say, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's open from earlier than that, and enjoy yourself down there at Spotnet Beach Bar and Grill. And there's some plans in the makings for the rest of the summer, so let's keep it locked here. And we also want to tell you about Dub on the Beach 2, the full moon edition, and that takes place Sunday, August 10th. On the card, you're going to have Ras Attitude returning. That's the King of the Boondocks. You're going to have Ras Batch. You're going to have Sabbatical Order, High Grade Dub, Iodine, Tia, Fire Emblem, and Ninja P. Gates open at 6 p.m. This concludes at 12 a.m. and it's just $15. So please go and check it out. You will have food provided by Shanti Shower and Feli and Chef Digby. You can't afford to miss this one. Also, Virgin Islanders, I want you to mark this down on your calendar as Busspipe Records presents on Saturday, August 30th. It's the 2nd annual Virgin Islands Nice Peace Concert. It takes place at the Austin Bay Monsanto Crown Bay Center Performances, of course, by Pressure and much, much more. Just keep it locked. Next week I'm going to have more information for you. Of course, there'll be artists from St. Thomas, St. Croix, and the BVI, and I think there are some surprises for you. So if you want more information, if you want to be a part of it, you want to be a vendor, the number to call is 340-201-3832. All right, so definitely mark it down on your calendar. Everyone should go and support this. It's a free concert, Saturday, August 30th. The Virgin Islands Nice Peace Concert over on St. Thomas. So definitely I want to thank you for joining me on this weekend edition of the Entertainment Report. Remember, whatever you do it peacefully, and if you drink, just don't drive. Back to you.
And thank you, Mr. Bogle. Stay with us. We have your weather coming up next.
Your weather coming up next. Your weather.
And here's a look at your local weather.
Tonight will be mostly clear with a low around 81 degrees. On Friday, expect sunny skies with a high near 91. On Friday night, scattered showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy with a low around 81 degrees. Chance of rain is 40%. On Saturday, showers are likely and possibly a thunderstorm, cloudy with a high near 82. Chance of precipitation is 70%, so definitely expect rain. On Saturday night, scattered showers and thunderstorms, cloudy with a low around 81 degrees. Chance of rain is 50%. On Sunday, isolated showers, partly sunny with a high near 89 degrees. This has been Alexis Barnes with your Channel 8 News Weather.
Thank you for tuning in. That's all we have for local news. Do not forget to like us on Facebook at WSVI-CHA. And also follow us on Twitter at WSVI-TV News. And be sure to subscribe to Channel 8 on your YouTube at WSVI-TV News Channel 8. Watch us on your computer, plus use the free Dish Anywhere app to DVR us or see us anywhere in the world on your smartphone or tablet. I'm Junior Garcia, and World News is up next. Good night, Virgin Islands.
Channel 8 News is brought to you by R3D to help balance your quality of life, a blend of herbs and phytonutrients to help support joint health. Learn more at 1-800-655-6932. R3D.